Hello traders, welcome to the Running Forward channel, where we look for trending charts and plan our trades. So the market is still volatile. On the weekly, you can see that it formed a piercing candle on the weekly, so that's a good sign. But in the short term, we're still in a downtrend. So keep that in mind if you want to go into the long trade. And also the 50 is about to cross down on the 200 on the daily on SPY. The other indices are pretty much the same. You can look at QQQ, DIA, and IWM. They're the same. IWM is the weakest of the indices. So I got into some trade on Friday. So I'm going to share them with you. These are not financial advice. These are for educational purpose only. The first one I got in is STNE. This one I really like the daily chart because it's forming a uptrend, as you can see clearly. And then if we come to the weekly and zoom in a little bit, so we have talked about this before. That's why I have the trend line on the chart. On the weekly, it broke up through the downtrend line, and then it consolidated for 2 weeks. And then last week it was going up, so this is a very bullish pattern. And then also you can see that it's battling the 50 MA on the weekly. This area, this 1175 area, is also a support and resistance area in the past. I think this one has a potential to go up to take out these highs. This one here, it's about 1486, and then maybe tackle the 200 on the weekly as well. That's gonna be a huge percentage move because this is a $10 chart, $10 stock. So this one I got in on Friday. Like I said, it still has to take out this resistance area. So if you are considering it, maybe the stock will pull back somewhere here, and then that will be even better entry. The next one I have is CELH. This one I got in early and then got stopped out, I think, on this red candle. But then if you look at the chart, it's still in an uptrend. Maybe what it does is it's trying to consolidate to this uptrend. So maybe it has more days to go until it gets to, maybe look at this, draw this a little bit different. Maybe what it does, it will uh, keep the price will keep moving toward this trend and then make a move. Hopefully it's going up. But if we look at the weekly on this one is also battling some resistance area here at about 38. So, but then if it can do that, then the target will be the $48 area. That's where the resistance was, or resistance, the support was. So that's that one. And the last one I had is CVS. CVS on the daily chart, it had this kicker pattern that's very strong. That's very bullish. And you can see that the 50 has already crossed above the 200 on the weekly, on the daily. And then after the kick signal, it the next day the price came back, but then by the end of that day, it closed and formed a piercing candle pattern with this red candle here. And then for the past 2 days after that, it was just consolidating. So I think maybe this one will keep consolidating more in the next couple of days. But if we come to the weekly chart, this one also was in a downtrend, and this green candle here in February broke that downtrend, and for the next 7 weeks, it was consolidating in the top candle in the top area of this green candle. And then last week it formed this green candle which take out all those consolidating candles in the past 7 weeks. So that's very bullish in my opinion. And this one, if we use Friday's candle, 67.95 ish area as the stop loss, can come to the weekly to measure the risk and reward. 67.5, did I say? Okay, so if we got in here, and then 67.5 ish is about 2-3% give or take risk, but then the target is to take out this high area, which is also about the 200 on the weekly. That's 12%. So the risk reward ratio is pretty good. If you do the option trading, 12% will be good money for the option traders. So that's all I have for today. Hopefully you find some value in this video. If you like this kind of content, please like and consider subscribe. Okay, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye for now.